Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our Monday International Dark Fusion Technology presentation. My name is your commander, Marnita Casa, and I will be your humble hostess for this afternoon. Now, one thing I do like to say is that we do truly understand that there are so many different things that you could be doing with your day. So the fact that you guys came on out here to hear what we have to say makes us so very happy. So, with that, it is my honor to introduce you all to a man that for over 25 years dominated the direct sales and the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education has been used by companies and universities worldwide. Now, for over 6 years, this man had dedicated his life to learning about blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, but he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out and share his information with the masses. And he did this by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps nationwide at no cost. He has built thriving communities and wonderful platforms like you see before you now. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivy.
All right. Thank you, Miss Casa, for that introduction. Welcome, everybody. This is our Monday live. I get my days mixed up. Monday live international Vara presentation. Thank you guys for being here. This is a presentation designed for those of you in Europe, Asia, and Africa, specifically for you. And all you have to do is invite people to hear about an opportunity that, if you choose to take advantage of it and take action, can put you in a position to change your life. It definitely will put you in a position to take advantage of one of the fastest growing industries, revolutionizing this new industry, in which I call the future of Bitcoin. But it's not just about Bitcoin or crypto. It's also about networking. It's also about socializing. It's about the metaverse. It's about the future of the internet. It's about gamers. It's about everything that we are already participating on as we engage in this new digital world that we're moving on to. I call it the Internet 2.0. And as Ms. Casa said, my name is Brandon Ivy from Los Angeles, California. I'm the founder and CEO of Ivy League Crypto Academy. I teach crypto for a living, and that's why I'm so excited about this opportunity. I've been in the direct sales space for 25 years. Next year, let's see, when will that be? It's actually technically 25 years this month. So a year from now, it'll be 26 years. And I wish I could tell you I had a Cinderella success story at the beginning. I didn't. I struggled for my first 10 years. I didn't make that much money. I wasn't able to build large organizations or teams. The one thing I did know is that the direct sales industry has created more millionaires and billionaires than anybody or any other industry on the planet. So I said, if it could work for somebody else, it could work for me. And I stuck it out. I didn't quit. And as a result, I became a 7-figure earner, and I walked off my job and I retired 11 years ago. It'll be 12 years next summer. And now every day is like a Friday, and I cherish that freedom that I have, and I never want to go back. And I got into the crypto space because then I wanted to let my money work for me, which led me to this opportunity called Vara. This opportunity, when I first saw it, I wrote it off as just some brand new game in the metaverse. Now, that enough got my attention, but that is not what got me out of retirement. When I saw the technology that they're bringing to the table to make this work, and I realized that the game is just proof of work of the technology, I got excited. I couldn't sleep, and we went to work. And this month we celebrate our first full year as Vara ambassadors. But I didn't put my foot down and really go to work until the end of February, actually in March of earlier this year. As a result, I've made over $168,000 with this opportunity while we've been in pre-launch. And I don't say that to impress you, but to impress upon you that if we can do it, so can you. Now, as a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I share the news and for entertainment, training, and educational purposes only. And it is up to you to make your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. Any income directly stated or implied is not a guarantee. Income is generated by personal sales and your hard work. Now, speaking of personal sales, what is the product that Vara is bringing to the market? Well, the first flagship product is an MMO game called Vara. And let me give you a sneak peek at what that looks like. Take a look. Now, Taritmo, I said the same thing you said when I saw it for the first time. I said, I consider myself a gamer, but my son says I'm not. He says I'm a boomer. I'm not a boomer, but anybody older than him, he thinks a boomer. And he says, I only play the same games over and over and over again, so I'm not a gamer. But when I saw that, I was like, whoa. Kind of like how a lot of the kids are running around on the GTA 6 new trailer that just got released. But our game is a multiverse, is an intersection of MMO gaming and blockchain technology. And MMO means massively multiplayer online gaming. That means that you're in a world, not with just you by yourself and maybe one other person and a computer, but you're in a world with dozens, if not hundreds, thousands of people at the same time. A world that never sleeps, a world that never ends. A world that never stops. It's like your grandma's stories that's been on Days of Our Lives for 40 years. This is a world that people are going to be living in, literally. Every major business and bank and government is getting themselves positioned in the metaverse. If you haven't done so, watch the movie called Ready Player One. You're not looking at the future of gaming. You're looking at the future of socializing. See, we want to empower people to connect the virtual and the real worlds. Tim Sweeney, the CEO of Epic Games, says, the metaverse is going to be as big, if not bigger, than the internet. I mentioned GTA. That trailer has already garnered more than 100 million views. Why? Because there's more than 3 billion people on the planet who play games. And right now, the games that's dominating the space is the pay-to-play game, meaning that you can play the game for free, but if you want all the cool stuff, the clothes, the weapons, the gear to experience, you've got to use real-world money to buy in-game stuff. That includes with GTA. I did that to cheat, and move ahead. And games like World of Warcraft and Fortnite, if you've never heard of these, I guarantee you your children or your grandchildren do. And the average gamer is spending anywhere between $20 to $600 a month on cosmetics. Fortnite and World of Warcraft has made off of these cosmetics more than $20 billion. $20 billion. What if we can get a piece of that? You don't have to be a gamer to get a piece of that. See, in-game cosmetics are pieces of equipment that can be used to customize a player's appearance in the game. They can be used to change various aspects of their character, such as their hair, skin, and clothing. My own son, Donovan Ivy, said, if you look into the social aspect of it, the game, cosmetics are pretty much what brings life and brings people's real thoughts about the personality into the game. But is there a demand for the next generation MMOs? Well, like I said, 100 million views in 2 days for Grand Theft Auto's new release. Gamers want high-stakes MMOs, and Vara is meeting that demand. The last AAA entrant into this space was 10 years ago with Final Fantasy XIV, and millions of players are still playing that right now. Even Red Dead Redemption 2 just had an all-time high over the last 5 years. Something like 75,000 players jumped on that yesterday, just because they're excited about what's coming in the future. Vara is poised to take the market by storm by innovating the MMO model with full player ownership of your in-game assets. I tell my son, wait a minute, you just got V-Bucks for Fortnite. Do you actually own any of that stuff? Can you sell it? No. So if you do something the game doesn't like, they can shut your account down and you lose everything? Yes. What if we give the player full ownership of their in-game assets? All in-game assets and items can be tokenized on the Layer 2 blockchain, offering games as a service, infinitely expanding game universe where you can create to earn, and truly scalable through our byte streaming technology. That's the key right there. Byte streaming technology. We're taking 3 major industries, Web 3.0, gaming, and the Metaverse. Combined, over the next 5 years, it's going to be a 12, not billion, but trillion-dollar industry. And Vara is pioneering the multiverse industry. With our Vara Ambassador portal, this is going to be like the Steam of the crypto space, where we're offering games as a service, blockchain as a service, finance as a service. So if you think that we're just a game, that's only one aspect of how we'll be able to earn money. We have businesses that will want to partner up with us because they want to include blockchain technology into their business. We just partnered with the 3rd largest bank in France, Societe Generale, so we can offer financial services as a service. This is going to revolutionize the player's experience and brings a whole new dimension to gaming and socializing. We're providing a modern back office with team management and commissions, promotional tools, learning systems, DeFi wallet, and an e-commerce marketplace for digital assets inside of the game. Coming in the future, the ability to host meetings, workshops, entertainment, and much more in the networking open world. And that will be the most popular part. You can do whatever you want in the metaverse. That's why I say watch the movie Ready Player One. But how are you going to access this world? Obviously, laptop and PC. But what about if you have a VR headset? VR headset, 3D. What about PlayStation 5 and Xbox and Nintendo Switch? But you might still say, well, Brandon, again, I don't play games. Like Tariq will say, I just play chess. Let me tell you something. Everybody has one of these. You have a cell phone. You can download the app and play the game because we're launching mobile first. And not only will you be able to enter the game for your mobile device, but you'll also be able to interact with people who's on the other consoles and platforms at the same time. Want another sneak peek? Another trailer? Take a look at this.
Send him back up. We need backup immediately.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Now, is this a gaming world that you're going to get bored with? No. This requires over 7,000 hours to max your skills. See, we need repeat customers. Do you think people play Fortnite in this one time? My son's been playing that for the last 6, 7 years or however long it's been out, and he's paying money for it every single month. This requires over 7,000 hours to max all your skills, 6 classes with 80 abilities. And for those of you non-gamers, the most popular part of this world is going to be the socializing, 26 non-combat skills. And what we've done is taken the same concept as Fortnite and Warcraft and Roblox with the pay-to-play model. Only instead of buying V-Bucks and Roblox with real money, you're going to be purchasing $6.99 bonds in our ecosystem. This is how the company makes their money. The difference between those other companies and this one is that we're now allowing the players to get paid playing the video game. Instead of just paying, we now move to a play-to-earn model. By adding a crypto layer, Web 3.0 crypto off-ramp, we have an in-game exchange where you can trade your rewards, sell your items into our Vara in-game token, and then trade those tokens on our exchange, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and pull it off into your own wallet. So for the first time ever, the average gamer, hardcore or social, will be able to get paid doing what they already love to do for entertainment anyway. And for those of you that are not gamers, how would you like to get paid from other people paying for the game? How do we do that? Well, if you have a crypto layer, you need to have a system in place that's going to be validating all of these transactions and keeping track of it. How do you do that? Well, we offer something called access keys because this is not centralized. This is a decentralized system, just like the blockchain is. There's no just one computer that is recording everything. You've got many miners out there that's doing so. For in this world, it's called access keys that are the validators. There's only 25,000 of them available. So if you have an access key, 30% of all the money that's coming into the system is being set aside and split amongst all the access key holders. So if Fortnite has 140 million players and 80% of them is spending money every single month, they've already made $24 billion. What if you took 30% of that $24 billion and set it aside to be split up with just the people who was validating the transactions, the access key? This is where I want your imagination to go wild with this. Access key holders also will be able to stake Vara in-game tokens, and we Vara ambassadors are the first ones to get our hands on the Vara game tokens before they hit the market. How many times do you hear people say, man, I wish I got that token when it first came out. I'll be rich right now. Well, we already know the value. The value of the token is at 30 cents. The public does not have access to it yet. Only we do. The access key, this innovative feature, empowers Vara ambassadors to not only contribute to the ecosystem's growth, but also benefit from the program's success. The Vara access key stands as a distinctive offering for the Vara ambassadors, a unique opportunity to stake their Vara. By staking Vara tokens, access key holders become entitled to a share of the lucrative rewards, with 30% of all subscription revenue in the Vara program allocated specifically to access keys. The more Vara tokens staked, the greater the percentage of the subscription revenue, translating into a continuous potential passive income for access key holders. Because guess what? We're not telling you to go out there and get the gamers to play. We're saying you're going to get a percentage of what these gamers spend. Now, I have some good news and bad news. The bad news is that we're not selling the access keys anymore right now. They're $3,000 a piece. That's the bad news. Also, the price of it is going up. It's going up. Remember, there's only 25,000 of them. When the company called Gala Games came out a couple of years ago, their version of access keys costs $500 a piece. Do you know what they're worth today? More than $100,000 today. That's what they're worth. The good news is that we have a special that you still can get access keys right now. I forgot this. Hold on. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Only 25,000 available. There'll be no more access keys available. High yield, more Vara you lock, the more you earn. Passive income annuities. Only access key holders can access the staking mechanism. Fully tradable asset. You can hold it, sell it, trade it, or earn with it. And the only way you can get it right now is with our Pro Max package. This is for the US market. I'm not sure if this is being offered in international, because the international is getting their hands on the Yield Pro, which I'll talk about in a second. But in the United States, you log into your back office right now, you can get the Pro Max, which means you get not one access key, you're getting two. $6,000 value. You're getting two access keys. You're getting 16,000 Vara game tokens. That's worth 30 cents a piece right now. That's $4,800 rare. So you add up $4,800 plus $6,000. That's more than a $10,000 value you're getting by getting this Pro Max pack right now. I have a feeling they're not going to keep this up. This is actually was done to satisfy me and a couple of our U.S. leaders when we realized compliance was not allowing us to use Yield Pro in the United States. So they felt they had to give us something since we got rid of the founders packs. But I don't think this is going to last, which means you want to get your hands on this as fast as possible. You're also getting founders badge, loot boxes, and drop vaults in the form of NFTs in the Star Vara game and exclusive skins. And you know what the cost of this is? $3,050. It's almost $500 less than the founders pack, and you still get two access keys. See, the ones who will make the most money are the ones who have more access keys, because the more access keys you have, the more Vara tokens you have, the more money you're going to make. Can you make money off of just one? Yeah. But isn't it better to have two? Our other access plans, this is for the international market. Becoming an ambassador by purchasing and activating any one of the 4 available access plans. This one-time access plan serves as the key to initiating ambassadors into Vara. So you can sign up for free, and then you choose which plan you want. The one for 120, plus for 510, Pro for 1,020, or the Pro Max for 3,050. The international, what you're getting is access to our Yield Pro system. Yield Pro, what is that? Well, the components of our access plans, you're going to get particularly our EUSD, DFG token, which is for our represents Dark Fusion, our Vara game tokens, and fair tokens, which I haven't talked about yet. The inclusion of our very own robust stablecoin framework, the EUSD, facilitates access to a unique token portfolio that's fortified with BaFin compliance, which is like the SEC in America, for America and Europe, and underwritten by Societe Generale, the 3rd largest bank in France. And it's all accessed by a new product we just launched called Yield Pro. Yield Pro is the ability to earn passive income. Now, one thing that we know what people want, especially in the United States, they want to put their money on something. They don't have to do anything, and they make 2 to 3% a week, guaranteed. Well, we can't do that. That's not legal. One, you cannot guarantee anything, and that's the sale of a security. What we figured out how to do is kind of give you what you want that's compliant through BaFin and backed by one of the largest banks in Europe. I am not allowed to share any numbers, any speculation. I know what it is, but this is I can't share publicly on here because, one, we want the company to be here for long term. A lot of companies get shut down or are scams, or the owners run off with everybody's money because they have a system in place that's not sustainable. And they definitely were not compliant. Everything we do is to protect the company, protect you as ambassadors, Vara ambassadors, and our customers. So we're giving, you got to read between the lines here. We're giving you what you want that's compliant. Now, the reason why I am actually here is because of this, the technology. All of this only works because of Dark Fusion technology. Just like, you think Bitcoin was the first time people thought, well, let's have some digital money? No, That idea has always been here. There just was no technology to make it happen until Satoshi Nakamoto wrote the Bitcoin white paper describing what the blockchain is. Well, we've done it again. Dark Fusion Technology. We aim to be the first game company tokenizing assets on the Bitcoin Lightning Network. Through simple contract language, smart contract protocol by Dark Fusion Technologies is going to revolutionize smart contracts, enabling asset tokenization with our very own decentralized exchange on the Lightning Network. Those of you that listened to my crypto talk this morning, what were we just talking about on the news that they're so excited about? Everything that used to happen on the Ethereum network, now for the first time ever is happening on the Bitcoin network. We're allowing instant payments. Our payments are able to settle in milliseconds instead of minutes. We're able to scale for the first time ever on the Bitcoin network. And most important, we're lowering the cost of our transaction fees. Thousands of times lower than EVM, which is what Ethereum uses. Ours is 0.0002 cents per transaction. A friend of mine was trying to send $60 worth of Ethereum from one wallet to another, and the fee was going to be $75. Can you imagine that? You got to pay $75 just to send 60. That's crazy. But because of our technology, we are now becoming attractive to other businesses who want to tokenize themselves. They want to have a blockchain presence, like Fair Gaming Network. You can look them up. They're not brand new, well, kind of, but they've been out there. And they partnered with us. Let me show you a video so you can see what they look like. Where did I put it? Fair, there it is. Now, here's the deal. How we even benefit as Vara ambassadors is that when a company like this partners with us to use our technology and they create their own token, like this company is doing with the Fair token, guess who gets free tokens? All of the founders, founding members. You know what? I got to check to see if that's going to be true if someone gets the Pro Max. I got to ask that question. But if you were a founding member, all the way up to now, for perpetuity, every new company that comes on using our technology, we get their tokens first. We're launching our Fusion One decentralized exchange on the Bitcoin ecosystem. There's articles out that talk about that we are already the first to do this. See, we want to solve a problem that current blockchains are having, and that is the inability to scale, high congestion, and high transaction fees. See, with our technology, we're able to scale, we're able to make it more efficient, and we're able to bring more access to the Bitcoin network that was previously locked out. The Fusion One Gateway provides an entry to an assortment of utility tokens, which activate validators within their networks. These validators, in return for maintaining the network's integrity, receive diverse incentives and fees. Dark Fusion is a product suite consisting of a smart contract modeling language we call Simple Contract Modeling Language, designed to function on the Bitcoin protocol via the Lightning Network. Using SCL, we have developed the SCL token standard, enabling developers to quickly deploy tokens on the Bitcoin network. We launched our very own Fusion One wallet to easily manage all of these tokens, our own Fusion decentralized exchange to trade these tokens, and our Fusion Explorer to easily view and track transactions, all on the Bitcoin protocol. Dark Fusion is the first significant breakthrough in dApp and token development on the Bitcoin network, and you will have access to it all on your phone. Take a look. And Dark Fusion's already starting to make the rounds. Dark Fusion to bring smart contracts to the Bitcoin network via simple contract language. We were already featured at the Crypto Fest 2023 event in Cape Town, where our lead developer, Dominic, was even featured on stage. He's a chief engineer at Dark Fusion. This guy right here is going to be a billionaire. He reminds me of Vitalik, the next Vitalik Buterin, who is the founder of Ethereum. This is the future of Bitcoin. With the expected newfound awareness and interest created by the launch of multiple ETFs from the world's largest asset managers, including BlackRock, we believe Bitcoin will remain a dominant distributed ledger technology for the foreseeable future. Where other distributed ledgers have experienced saturation and fatigue, we believe Bitcoin is still wide open for market share, growth, and expansion. And this journey didn't just begin last year. This is 6 years in the making, with huge developmental steps like becoming BaFin compliant, partnering up with one of the largest banks in Europe, Societe Generale, bringing to the forefront SCL technology, which is our breakthrough, utilizing the Bitcoin protocol. So now other businesses who might be nervous about trying to build on Ethereum or Solana because of government regulations and the SEC suing everybody, they're able to do it on the Bitcoin network, where this is the only coin that the SEC says is not a security. And all of this coming up with our Fusion One decentralized exchange and dashboard, where this is going to be a wallet and a validator node. It's like MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, all rolled into one on your mobile device. This is supposed to be launching sometime this month. We are still in pre-launch. I always know there's a possibility things may be delayed, That's just how things happen when you're a developer. But this is coming soon that we'll have our hands on. And launching soon is our Battle Royale. The Star Vara game is already in beta right now, and every single Vara ambassador can have access to it. Once you sign up, you can go to the Apple Store, the App Store, download the app, Star Vara, log in with your same credentials that you would your back office, and you can start practicing. Why? Because when this Battle Royale goes live, 120 player arenas, they're giving away $1 million worth of Vara tokens. I'm going for that. And who are the people behind this? This is a founding team. Now, instead of me telling you about them, so you know, are they real? Let me actually show you. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Mike Saunders. I'm the CTO.
I'm a 3D game artist.
Manager of customer support.
I am social media manager.
I'm the head of web development.
I'm a senior developer.
I'm a senior graphic designer.
I'm the game writer. I'm a 3D designer and video editor.
I am chief game architect.
I am the head of support.
I am the game art lead.
I am a 3D artist.
Senior art director and designer.
My role is head of games development.
I'm a 3D designer and a video editor.
Game developer.
I'm a junior game dev.
At its core, what we're doing, whether it's game dev, blockchain work, or in the web space, really embraces the notion of open source and collaboration.
I enjoy the company culture. I think it's an awesome team, very talented team. I count myself privileged to be a part of this team.
It lifts me up every day to come to work. I really enjoy being here and being part of what we're doing. It's really an exciting part of my day-to-day.
I love my colleagues. We have a lot of coffee. I don't do coffee, so whatever.
I get to come to work, come up with crypto tools, build smart contracts, make video games, it really is a dream job.
Every day we are constantly trying to innovate and do the most exciting thing possible.
Get given challenges every day, and how to solve that is always fun.
There's definitely a groundswell of excitement around what we're building.
The Star Vara universe is going to seemingly be endless, and what better place could a writer want to be than in this position right now? I'm never going back, that's for sure. This is where I belong.
Now the question is, can you do this? And the answer is yes. We have no experience required, high quality company videos, affordable entry levels, simple and duplicatable system. I mean, it's simple. How would you like to get paid playing video games? Yes or no? I don't play video games. How would you like to get paid from the other 3 billion people on the planet who do? Yes or no? I don't know anybody who plays video games. How would you like to get paid at least sharing this with others? Through the networking side. I've made $168,000 doing that over the last 8 months. My sponsor has made over $300,000 in the same time period. Yes or no? I don't want to do that either. I don't want to do anything. I want to make money. Is that still possible? Actually, yes. Because if you can earn passive income by purchasing our access keys, and when gamers pay for the game, you get a percentage of that. Also, you can take advantage of the Yield Pro system if you're international and earn passive income. That's why it's called Yield Pro. API, I can't say too much about it yet until compliance gives me exactly what we are allowed to say publicly, but it is live. And all of those different ways, or you might say, I want to take advantage of all of them. That's me. I want to take advantage of all of them. I don't leave money on the table. If you say I can make money doing this, show me what I need to do. Sign me up. Also, this has not gone viral yet. Nobody knows who we are. I will always still say, the person who's going to make the most money in this opportunity has not heard of it yet, and they probably won't speak English. The key is you want them to fall in your organization. Timing and positioning is everything. Blockchain technology right now is going to disrupt every single industry on the planet, period. Whether you like it or not, believe it or not, trust it or not, your opinion is irrelevant. This is happening. The only question is, are you going to allow the 90s to pass by again and not take advantage of the internet? Because that's exactly where we are right now. An opportunity to create a legacy for your family. Yesterday, I celebrated my grandmother and my grandfather there. Would have been their 100th birthday this weekend. They were born in 1923. They were in their 50s when I was born. And I believe in legacy. I know that the decisions that I make and whatever I do right now is going to determine where my family tree is going to be in the next 50 and 100 years from now. So that my grandchildren and great-grandchildren will turn around and be able to say, great-grandpa Pop did something. He took advantage and that changed our family tree. That is what we're offering you right now. And I'm going to end by showing, and those who say, well, Brandon, show me the compensation plan. I did that last night. So we've got the recording. I'll post that. It's the same link from yesterday in our Telegram group. For those of you that want to look at a detailed look at the compensation plan, I will go on to do a detail on it on Wednesday. I've got a meeting coming up right now, so I don't have the time to go into detail. But I should be getting even more information from corporate by tomorrow, and definitely before our next presentation, which will be on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. All you have to do is invite. Let me do all the talking for you. So I'm going to end by playing a video from our main investor behind this company and this project, billionaire Rob Hersauf, based out of Cape Town, South Africa. You can look him up. Check him out. So with that, have a great day, everybody. I look forward to working with all of you guys. Understand that we are still in transition this month with moving from the old back office to our new upgraded and the enhanced compensation plan. So bear with the company as they're getting everything in place. Make sure you've done your KYC also in the back office. That's very important. So with that, take care, everybody. I'll see you guys on Wednesday afternoon. Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Rob Hersauf, 62 years old. I'm actually 63 later this year. And I am chairman and an investor with Greg Stevens and the team in Vara. And I'm very excited about Vara. I have a background in media, technology, sport, finance, aviation. And even though I'm South African and currently living in Cape Town, I spent 31 years of my life overseas. 6 years in the States, 25 years in Europe and the UK. And I've done many things in the broader TMT media tech sector, but I guess it all started off after Harvard Business School. I worked as Rupert Murdoch's right-hand man in New York at News Corp, and that was an extraordinary experience in itself. I also set up Morgan Stanley's media investment banking team in London, and realized pretty quickly I was never going to be the best investment banker in the world. But I found out before they did and moved on and got involved with an extraordinary South African entrepreneur and businessman called Johan Rupert, where for 8 years helped him build the third largest pay television business in Europe. And in the pay television business, we were in subscription television, we were early stages in multi-channel television, and I was with that organization right at the beginning of the internet. And Koos Becker, who discovered Tencent, another South African extraordinary entrepreneur, was talking about the future of digital technology and the internet in those days. So that ages me a little bit. I set up what became Europe's largest sports media internet business called Sportal, which failed. My big business failure in life, but you learn quite a lot through failure. And then, since then, I've been involved in a whole lot of other industries. But Greg and I met each other about 6 years ago. And Greg Stevens' grandfather, Gavin Relly, and my father were very best friends. Gavin Relly ran one of the biggest mining industrial companies in Africa, as did my father. And even though they competed, they actually were very, very close friends. So I've known Greg and his family for 3 generations. And Greg and I served on a board of a public company in Australia together. We've done a lot of initiatives together, become great friends, trusted friends. And when he told me about his vision for Vara and its original guys and its original concept, I said, I'm in, I'm with you all the way. And so I've co-invested with Greg. I'm there as a friend, advisor, chairman, and I believe that this is the opportunity of my lifetime, and hopefully of yours too. So it's the big one. I wish I could be more actively involved, but I've got other businesses that I have to worry about. But Greg, Dom, Nick, and the team, you can't get a better team than this. And I really am a believer. And I'm happy to keep writing checks, keep investing, and keep getting involved as required to make this the success that you, I, Greg, and the team want it to be, and it deserves to be.